Are you this person that always puts power first? Think twice. What I want to share with you in this video is a method and a framework that I learned about in tennis that is very well suited and very helpful for your business and your life as well. And I can tell you, if you put power first, you will lose. If you put something else first, you will win. So let's find out what you should put first to win in business and in life. The framework is, as I said, a framework that I got from tennis. A tennis coach gave it to me for playing better tennis, for winning more tournaments. But I realized that if I use this framework, I can also better win in business and in life. And the framework has 3 steps. First, consistency. Second, placement. And third, power. And it's exactly this 1, 2, 3 step. You can't start with the power. You have to start with consistency, then placement, and then power. What does consistency mean? In tennis, consistency is the consistently playing the ball into the field. You play it in the field again, and again. Always and just into the field. Doesn't matter where it goes, but it has to go into the field. And my tennis coach told me 80 to 90% of all the games in tennis are won simply by consistently playing the ball into the field. And I realized this myself as well. I recently played a tennis tournament and I won. I won the game not because I was a better player or for whatever other reason. I simply won because I placed the ball into the field. My opponent was better. She played longer tennis. She had more experience. She won more tournaments. She had a better Leistungsklasse, as you say in German, so a better kind of grading of how well she plays tennis. But still, I won. Simply because I followed the rule. Just put the ball into the field, nothing else. And this is something you can do very well in business and life as well. Just do something consistently. If you want to be good in selling, just sell consistently. And over time, you will be a sad seller. Or you want to love. You want to learn how to love. Love consistently. Over and over and over again, love. Learn how to love people. Learn how to love life. Whatever you want to do, learn. Learn this skill. Or you want to build your business. Building your business consistently, day after day after day. This is the consistent piece. And this is the foundation of everything. And then the second step, placement. In tennis, placement means, okay, now where do I put the ball into the field? In which area of the field do I put the ball? And in tennis, it means you have the opponent and you try to outplay the opponent. So when the opponent runs into one direction of the field, you just put the ball in the other direction. So they basically have to run over and then there will be a free space somewhere and then you can hit the ball again into this free space. So you do not only one placement, but you do several placements. And the placement means it becomes tactical, it becomes strategic of where you put the ball. And my tennis coach told me, if we do this, then we almost win every single game when we're really good in playing tennis. In real life, or tennis is real life, but in business life or personal life, you can also apply the power of placement. If you sell consistently, now you can think, what do I sell? Where do I sell? To which person do I reach out? All these questions you can now ask yourself. Where do you place your bets? Or with your business, where do you place your bets? What is the next good strategic step that you should take? The next tactical step. Or in love, you can say, whom do I want to love? Where do I want to love? What do I want to love? What are the next good steps in building my personal life? So this is placement. Where do I take my bets? Where do I go? What do I do? And only then, if we have consistency and we have placement, then comes power. In tennis, power means that we hit this one very strong stroke. So we hit the ball strongly. And we do this only when the opponent is running around the field and he's losing it or she's losing it. And we place the balls very consistently already. And then at one point we realize, okay, there is one spot in this very moment when we now hit the ball with force and power, then we will win exactly this stroke. And that's what we will be doing. And then we will win the match or the game by itself. And that's the same in power. That's the same in our personal life. We set these strategic bets, and at one point we commit to this one very specific bet. We put all our power in this one bet because we think, okay, this exactly is this thing that we want to do now. But we only can do this, and it only will work when we put in the consistency and the placement beforehand. What happens if we don't do this? If we don't do this, then we just put force and power somewhere, but without any strategy and any planning, this won't work. It's burning out. It is just, putting everything in different areas, and all the potential that is there that could be, channeled into one direction is completely lost in the field of somewhere and nowhere. And this won't bring us further. It will leave our potential on the line and just diminish into the air. It's not something that would help us. And so when we want to have power, we can't just have power by being and finding and having power in and by itself. We can only have power and find power within ourselves if we do something consistently and if we place our bets in the right places. So put the bets, really place them after we consistently do something and place them strategically and tactically. And then there will be power. And so if you only execute power without first the consistency and the placement, we will lose. Or we might be lucky. But lucky is something, do I really want to place my life and business success simply on luck? I don't think so. So don't put power just first and hope that it will come by just being powerful. Do the work first of consistently doing something, placing it strategically and tactically, placing your bets, and then you can win, and then you find the power. If this video was helpful and you think, okay, this method really helps me personally as well, and I would be really happy if you share it with a friend or share it with a colleague or someone else so that they can benefit from this method as well.